So yeah, I've been really into scary stories lately. Spooky, scary stories about cryptids and skinwalkers and that type of thing. Because I find it very fascinating, and I also believe in these things. So, in light of seeing all these videos of people coming out with their stories, I decided to start sharing some of mine, because I have several. So the first one I'm going to start with is a story of a very small cryptid that I saw. So, I live in a desert. I'm not going to say where, but it's in the western United States. And my friend and I used to walk down an alleyway to get from his house to my house. We did this all the time. We'd be hanging out, partying, doing whatever, and I'd need to go back home for whatever reason, or, it was our quickest route. So, one night, I had to go back home, and he wanted to stop at his parents' house, which was in between our two houses, and he could go through their back gate, and I don't remember his exact reasoning, but for whatever reason, he wanted to stop there. So he went into his parents' gate, and I kept going to my house. And as I'm going, I hear this strange noise. And it almost sounded like someone was holding a stick and running along the fence, going on the rungs of the fence. So I turned to look, and I didn't see anything. And I'm like, okay, maybe somebody's dog or something, or a rabbit, who knows, there's all kinds of wildlife. So I went in my house, got whatever I needed. We met back up in the alley, started walking back to his house, and I hear the noise again. So I stopped, and he didn't realize I stopped, and he kept going, and he didn't get that far ahead of me, but there was one point where the alleyway opened up, and there was a vacant field that no home was on, and the lots are really large, so it was a big field. And he's about 3/4 of the way past this field, and I'm just getting to the beginning of it. And I hear the noise again, and it sounds like it's coming from my left. So I look to the left, and I see this little tiny, maybe 2 foot tall max. I mean, it was very short. Very skinny, looked like it was made out of wood. Dark, dark wood. That's the best way I can explain it. Its movements were very stiff, almost like a puppet or something. And it was running along the fence with its arm out, and I swear the noise that I had been hearing was its little arm going on the fence. So I kind of like froze for a second and checked my sobriety level, and I'm like, am I seeing things? So I'm like, well, I don't know what that was, but it was running away from me, so I start walking across the field to catch up. At this point, my friend had noticed that I had stopped, and he stopped, and he had reached his back gate, but not where you went in. And he was just looking at me, and he goes, "What you doing?" And I said, I don't know, man. I just saw something, I thought, but I don't know what it was. So I kept walking, and I hear the noise again. So I whip around just in time to see this thing dip into the alley I had just come out of. And he didn't see it. I'm like, "Did you see that, man?" And he didn't see it. So, of course, I looked like the crazy person, and I tried to explain it to him, and he's just cracking up laughing at me, thinking I'm crazy. And we ended up going back in, and I forgot about it for the rest of the night. But the next time I went down that alley, I couldn't stop thinking about it. My hair was kind of standing up. I wasn't necessarily afraid because it was so small. It didn't seem like it could pose a threat to me. But seeing something so bizarre just adds a little note of caution in your walks through the alleyway. So that's my story. I don't know if anybody's ever seen anything similar to this. If you have, I would love to hear about it. Please leave a comment under the video. And I hope you're having a great day or night, whatever time you happen to be watching this. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. And I look forward to interacting with you in the future.